Hello and welcome to a new Zendesk tutorial. In this video, let's talk billing to the third parties. Did you know that you can invoice a third party instead of a client themselves? This is perfect for a situation when instead of the client, the responsibility of making payments lies with their employer, insurer, or someone else. In this video, we'll learn how to invoice third parties in Zendesk, including creating third-party profiles, assigning payees to clients, viewing invoices, and recording payments on behalf of clients. Let us start with creating a new profile for our third party. We'll go into the People menu and click Add. Here, select third party as a profile type and fill in the information in the provided field. If you don't know the name of the person who will be representing this third party, you can enter the business name of the third party in the first name and last name fields. And then once you're done here, click Next and the new profile for this third party will be created. It will open on the details page where you will be able to add more information about this third party and the person who represents them. Let's go into the billing section, billing setup. Here you can find some more additional settings that will help you define the invoicing to this third party. First of all, the discount option. If you have negotiated a discount you will be providing to clients who are represented by this third party, you can enter them here. The discount entered here will be automatically added to all invoices that will be billed to this third party. The next switch, print client's name as a payee. If you enable this, it will print the client's name on the invoice to section for invoices or statements for individual clients rather than third-party details. It might be applicable to your situation. Specifically, this can be used now by our Australian customers who are working with NDIS plan managers. Also, you can add some custom extra invoice information in this text box here, and it will be showing on the invoices billed to this third party in the provided to section. If you are using a Stripe integration and if this payee agrees to pay invoices using the credit card details or bank card details, you can enter them here. And next time when you create an invoice billed to this third party, you'll be able to use Stripe integration to process those payments online. Once you've done the setup and you're happy with all the settings, click Save Changes to apply those changes to the invoices that will be generated afterward. Now let us assign this third party to become a payee for client invoices. There are two options that we can go here, and the first option is to make the third party a default payee for all invoices generated for a specific client. Let's go into that client's profile and go into the billing setup page. Here in the bill to field, let's select our third party that we created to become a default payee for all invoices for this client. You can set up additional fields here for the invoice generation for this particular client, such as preferred service or a session pack. Specifically for this client, you can de-identify invoices for this client, meaning that when invoices are generated and printed or sent to the payee, the client information will not be showing on the invoice page. The payee will also only see the profile number for this invoice. This will help you to identify later whose invoice this is. You can also add a discount for this client invoices only. And once all that is done, click Save Changes. Now all the invoices that will be generated for this client will have this third party as a default payee for them. The next use case is just to assign one individual invoice to be paid by this third party. For that, let's open the edit page of such an invoice. And here in the Payable By drop-down, click it and select the third-party profile that you want to be a payee for this specific invoice and save it. That's it. That's how you can assign just one invoice to be paid by a third party. Now let's find out how you can see a list of invoices that were generated and billed to a specific third party. There are two different ways to do that. The first one, if you only want to have a look at a list of invoices generated for one third party, let's also use the quick search, look up our third party, open their profile and go to the billing invoices page. And here you can see a list of invoices generated and billed to this third party. You can see the client on each invoice, the practitioner who provided services, appointment information, if it was emailed or not, the balance, and so on. You can also get a copy of this list using this option here at the top. You can print out a paper document with a list of these invoices, or you can download a CSV, Excel, or PDF file with these invoices. So that's the first option when you only need a list of invoices for one third party. Another way to find those invoices is to use the sales menu. Here, let's select the invoices page and use the third party filter. Again, you can have a look at invoices generated to all third parties or one or some third parties. So let's select our third party profile and search. Here you go. This is a list of invoices that are billed starting from this date. So it's just for the last month. You can use different combination of these report filters, such as different start date, end date, and also the payment status. So you can only find out a list of all paid invoices or unpaid invoices, and so on. So once you've generated the list of invoices that you need, also use this print option or export option available here at the top. Now let's talk payments. Let's see all the ways Xandr provides for you to add payments that were received from a third party for your client invoices. And method number one is to pay one individual invoice directly from your calendar. How you'll do that? Just click on appointment to open its panel, scroll down to the bottom and select the payment method. The system will automatically allocate the total amount owing for this invoice. You can edit that payment amount if necessary, but in this case, let's just use the full payment and click Save. That's it. You paid an invoice that was billed to the third party and for the services provided to this client. The next option is to record a payment and then allocate it to multiple invoices. How we'll do that? Let's go to the sales menu, select new payment. Who is the payment from? Let's type in some information about our third-party payee to look up their profile. The payments page on this profile will open and we'll just need to fill in the details about this payment. So select the payment method, enter the paid amount. You can select the location, leave some notes if necessary, and save the changes. And you can just select the invoices you'd like to pay and click Save. So the full payment amount has been allocated to unpaid invoices. And one more way to record a payment received from the third party and to allocate it to a number of invoices. So the steps are very similar, but instead of going through the sales new payment menu, we'll just look up our third-party profile, open it, and let's go to the billing payments. Here, let's create a new payment, select payment method, enter the amount paid, any additional notes, and select the correct location where the services were provided, and save the changes. And again, the system will suggest you a list of invoices that are unpaid and that can be paid using this payment. You can select them all or one by one, whatever suits you best. So this will allocate that bulk payment that you just recorded to all the unpaid invoices you selected. Click Save. And there you go. The full payment that you received has been recorded and allocated to the relevant client invoices. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you another time.